Yeah, I'm back, part two. Uh, on my mom's side, I was raised by a very strong, noble man who didn't take no mess. He was zero tolerance and a hard worker. Uh, he wasn't my biological grandfather, but he was the only grandfather I ever knew on my mom's side of my family. My biological grandfather had died before I was ever thought of. I only know a little bit about him, and I know he was a ladies' man, and he was mixed with Indian. His mom was Indian. I don't know what kind of Indian it was, but I know I got Indian in me, like most of us Israelites do. And he was gone before I ever had a chance to meet him. I was already, he was already departed before I came into the world. But my grandmother, a very strong woman as well, and love her. I love her always. I love my grandfather always. He was always good. He never made me feel like it was anything different about me. He took me in as if I was his biological grandson, because he raised my mom as if she was his, And that was a wonderful thing, He wasn't playing, though. He had everything set up for the fam, I'm talking about rifles, guns, whips, swords, knives, choppers, pistols, gun cabinet filled with shotguns, shacks filled with weapons in the backyard. He was ready for a war, I'm pretty sure, like, you brothers who say, niggas ain't shit and white man is Esau, y'all would have loved him to death. Because he say things like, what my mom said, he'd say, he don't trust a nigga no further than he could throw him, And he was hardcore, though, But he was about his business. He was a hard worker, Go out and go hunting. He loved to go hunting. The wildlife, out in the wilderness, in the fields, Go shoot his guns. Yeah. And my granddaddy on my father's side, old school war vet, stay with rifles and all of that. It was mandatory. He was quick to bust his thing too. Both of them quick to bust their thing, My grandfather on my mother's side and my father's side wasn't no joke, Yeah, I got the last name Taylor from my dad's side, of course, We carry the last name of our fathers. Like Yehoshua carried the last name of Dawid. They called him son of David, Solomon's father. But he was a good man to me, He was a good man to a lot of people. It's just that, he had a lot of respect and he had more fear than anything. Because he believed if you disrespect him, you gonna respect him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't tolerate no disrespect. He will not allow anyone to disrespect anything that he loved, his family, his view, the way he thought. It was all bad. And I got a lot of cousins who are like that, you know. Some of them aren't here anymore, you know, died, you know, young men, you know. But it run through their blood, you know. They get it from their granddaddy and their mamas and so on and so forth, you know. Hardcore, you know, really, really just dangerous, you feel me? If you know, disrespect them, then they gon' make you respect them. And that's just how they roll, you feel me? Me, I'm like more like, you know, don't hurt me and I ain't gonna hurt you. You say something to me I don't like, I might say something to you you don't like, but I ain't gonna chase after you. I ain't gonna follow you. You know, you go your way, I go mine. You feel me? I ain't gonna pursue you. That's how I am, you know. Then I got some who like that too. Still dangerous. Me, I ain't gonna say too much about what I am and what I do and what I won't do. I do know that I prefer to have, you know, love for my brothers and my sisters. You feel me? But it ain't always like that. Part 2.